Hello. Hi. We are here at Cap City in Sacramento, California for the IGDA Sacramento Game Jam, but we have someone special here, Jeremy with ArcLight Worlds, who is going to be showing off his, telling us a little bit about his project and sharing what's going on with his studio. So I'm going to turn the camera over to him now. Bear with us. Alright, hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Great. Okay, we're on Periscope right now. Sat Gamers Unite. It's my little radio show with dude over there. So we're trying a new little thing, and we're going to be streaming just for a little bit because we're really excited about what you've got going on. So go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your studio.
Well, I'm Jeremiah Ingham, and I work with the studio ArcLight Worlds, and I'm creating a game called Venture Forth. And so we actually just started a Kickstarter for it a couple days ago, and Venture Forth is primarily focused on open world exploration, and so there's a lot of like dungeon crawler roguelike elements, but open world exploration is the main focus. And so you get to explore this underground cave and go wherever you want to. Cool. And it's super cool. And so we've just released a Kickstarter for it, and the main things that we are looking to raise money for on the Kickstarter is to hire an artist and sound designer and composer in order to get all the art assets that we need and sound effects and game music. And so we're going to be adding a lot of creatures and new items, weapons, and that sort of thing to find in this cave. And so it's super cool, and it's called Venture Forth. You can find it on Kickstarter.
Great. So how long have you been in development with your game?
So I've actually been working on it for 2 years so far, and the game is it's almost complete. The engine is pretty much done. Like, it's super solid. It rarely ever crashes, so the game very solid and just about complete. At this point, we are primarily just adding these art assets into the game, and we are hoping to release in October.
Fantastic. That's really soon.
Yeah.
Do you have the Kickstarter page up?
Yeah, I do, actually. So here it is. So yeah, like I said, it's called Venture Forth, and you can find it on Kickstarter. And there's a whole bunch of tiers for you to choose from for rewards, and there's a lot of cool stuff to look at.
So you have examples of the art.
Yeah, so the artist that we're going to be working with, his name's Alex Rude, and
oh, it's not Alex Rude.
Yes,
it's Rude.
It's Rude, which I actually only recently learned, but
it's all good.
Yeah. So he's super cool, and he's come up with some really cool concept art, and so these are some examples of creatures that we're going to be adding to the game here. And he's actually already created the dragon that we have in the game.
No way.
And so you can kind of see it here. So this is a GIF of the progression from concept art to 3D model, texturing, putting it into the game, and then actually like having it animated in the game, shooting fireballs and destroying you. So super cool.
So I think what's attractive about this Kickstarter is that you're pretty well along in the game already. So when people contribute to your campaign, they'll know that you're not some fly-by-night establishment. You're a legit person,
like,
legit studio.
I'm going to be finishing this game regardless of this Kickstarter. This is just to help me raise the money to really give it that extra polish that it needs. And so that would be super cool.
So how did you get into game development?
Well, I actually learned programming in college, and I mean I've always been a gamer, and I've always like had so many ideas and brainstorms about like cool things that I wanted in games, but it wasn't really until college and I learned programming and I realized, wow, like I can actually create games. So once I learned how to program, game development was just a natural step. It was just like, we know how to program, we're gonna make games. It's what it is, and so here we are.
You know, we've been really fortunate to get to see your growth over the last 2 years. I first saw this game at the inaugural Sacramento Indie Arcade, and you know, you had your table, and we had a decent amount of people show up.
We did, yeah.
And I just saw them checking out your game, and now to see the progress and to see that there's a Kickstarter for it, we're just really excited for you, and we want to do as much as we can to help support you and see this through. So is there anything else you'd like the people to know before we say goodbye?
I think that pretty much sums it up.
Great.
Venture Forth, Kickstarter.
Awesome.
Come check us out.
And how many days do you have left in the campaign?
26 days.
Fantastic. There we are. Okay, so we're going to provide a link to you, the people on Twitter, and we'll give you more information on where you can find his game. Oh, see, look, live video. Phones ring. And
They do.
take care, everyone. We'll talk to you soon.